4 times more likely that children with autism are going to have gut issues. And if you look at the studies done on children with autism, up to 80% of them have gastrointestinal symptoms.
You are watching the Dr. Nandi Show. Thanks for staying with us. Now, researchers are taking the gut-brain connection a step further and looking at the possible link to other conditions such as autism. Now, studies are finding that the majority of autistic children have poor gut health. Joining us now is Julie Matthews. Now, Julie is a nutritionist and author of Nourishing Hope for Autism. Julie, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Such a scary disease for parents. So, what is the research about kids with autism and gut health? Tell us about it, please.
Yeah, sure. It's 4 times more likely that children with autism are going to have gut issues. And if you look at the studies done on children with autism, up to 80% of them have gastrointestinal symptoms. And the research also shows that there is a strong correlation between gastrointestinal symptoms and the severity of their gastrointestinal symptoms and the severity of their autism. So there's quite a link there. And when we look at what's going on, we see big changes in the microbiome. We see a lot of pathogenic bacteria and organisms that we don't see. They can give off toxins and go to the brain and affect the brain. We see diminished levels of beneficial bacteria that we know are so important for preventing anxiety and for having good cognitive function and things like that. And when we don't break down our foods from a simple level, we don't have the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients we need for the brain to function. And I think the other really interesting thing is that we need to break down our foods, and especially the proteins, into the little amino acids. So when we look at it, we see things going on in the gut. That creates inflammation in the body. That creates challenges with energy and all of these other things. So skin rashes, sleep issues, hyperactivity, irritability. These are not just coincidental. These are directly related to the biochemistry of the individual. And when we work on the biochemistry of the body, we help with the symptoms of autism.
And so how does that make you feel when you get kids that, within days or weeks that you get them better? I mean, how fulfilling is that? I mean, just at a personal level.
It's amazing. I've been doing this for 15 years, and I have to say that it's so rewarding every day. I actually also know children that have recovered from autism. They've lost their diagnosis. They've gone back to their doctor. They're now going to college. So this, it's not always an easy road, but I have to say that it is the most rewarding thing, and I just love what I do, and I love the brave, courageous parents that are willing to step out there and, figure this out and work on it.
And so people, let's say there are people that are watching from around the country, the world, and they don't have you to guide them. What should they do? The parents who are saying, wow, there could be a connection, what should they do?
So if it's even getting good fats, getting probiotic-rich foods, getting good vegetables and all sorts of just healthy food that way, avoiding the pesticides and things, the artificial ingredients, when you're not able to break those down or you don't have proper detoxification for those, you can get hyperactivity, irritability, aggression, very significant. I've had a child with very significant aggression due to something simple like taking out artificial additives. So those are simple things anybody can do. And then also a gluten-free, dairy-free diet's been shown to be very, very helpful.
It's awesome. And we've talked about your book. Do you have a website that we can talk about?
I do, nourishinghope.com.
And awesome. It's giving hope to people and families with autism. Listen, we're not saying this is the end all, but certainly you want to talk about more research that needs to be done, more of a spotlight needs to be put on this, especially with the growing number of cases of autism. I ask anybody, any parents, talk to people, talk to legislators and say, we need more information on this. Instead of suppressing it, let's talk more about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Certainly life-changing information for kids with autism. Don't go away. When we come back, we'll have Partha's prescriptions. Please stay with us. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Partha Nandi, and if you enjoyed that video, you're going to love the next one. It's full of incredible information to help you start your health hero journey.